Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda, and it is chat night. I hope I'm live. Mm, Okay. I hope everyone is well today. Um, Working on a new blanket project for the fair. I wonder if I can even be seen. Usually there's more people in here by now. Oh. So the one that's watching, how was your day? Oh boy, let's see. Here they start coming in. Hey Jenny, hey Susan, how are you guys? How's the moving going, Jenny? I starting on a new project. We'll see how it goes. Where are my regular emojis at? There we go. All right. I'm doing okay, Susan. I went to the doctor and got another diagnosis. Yay. Good, Jenny. It's going to take a while, sweetie. Getting in the I had someone make me some things to put my yardsticks on. So I collaborating for her to drop them off so I could take a friend to turn in an apartment application tomorrow. So I'm trying to coordinate the time. Sorry about that. Poor Thor. I feel sorry for the cats. But Molly's going to be going through the same thing here soon. Yeah, I'll let you know more later, Susan. It's not good. But it's been that way all my life. It ain't one thing, it's another. But I'll manage. That's why I need to get Thanks, Susan. That's why I need to get to family as soon as I possibly can. Because if nothing else in this world took me down, this will take me down. Hey, mate, how are you doing, sweetheart? But we all don't leave this world alive, do we? Hey, college. Oh, I got a new diagnosis yesterday, and I got to find out some more stuff before I let really it go public. It's um it's basically I'm trying to wrap my head around it right now. And until I can wrap my head around it and take some more tests, I probably won't say anything because a lot of people, and I'm not saying any individual in here, like to be Dr. Google and tell me what I should do when I'm not the average person that gets this. It's okay. That's why I'm moving close to family, you know? And then I found out my younger brother, he's an hour away. My son will be an hour away. So visit my, younger brother is probably a lot shorter distance than I am now to see him. And then if I ever want city life, I'll go to my son's, which I'll probably be doing this weekend. We're celebrating my birthday and Mother's Day together. Right, Susan? Yeah, it's kind of a good in-between place. God works in his ways. Maybe that's why Sandy was meant to have that house where she moved to, because that way I'm close to everybody. And I'm still an hour away from here to where once a month I can come here and go to church, because I'm not leaving my church. I'm just leaving town. So I can, until I find somewhere that I'm comfortable. And they do their Sunday morning services online, so that's good. Oh, and I'm going kayaking this summer, guys. I can't wait. Yes, it is almost National Wanda Day. Yeah, I'll be 59. Damn, I'm old. Shut up, Harold. I don't need to hear anything about you. Telling me, yes, I've been old. Hey, Amy, how are you? Gosh, I can't believe I'm that old. Honestly, I can't. Where did time go? Well, I never went with the pastor and his wife before because I can't get in and out the boat easily. But they just built at the loading ramp or offload ramp a new it's like a sling that's operatable to where it can put me down into the boat, and then when I'm ready to get out, I just got to lift my fanny up, and put that sling back under, and they can take me right out. So I'm excited. I've always been the type that I like the thrill. And, but like I want to go tandem jumping, but they won't let me because of the CP and the hip replacement. They just won't allow it. So this is the next best thing. Yeah. So a lot more places are becoming handicap accessible for stuff like that. But I do have to wear the pastor's life jacket because they said I could stand up in the water. It might be the truth, but I'm afraid of large bodies of water. So, oh, I am excited. I can't wait. We have to wait until we have like 380-degree weather days. Um, that way it's nice outside. And if I do happen to dunk myself, it won't be that cold. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I missed you too. I'm doing well. How are you doing? But yeah, I can't wait. Oh, I hear you. You're selling a lot of material over there. I don't do leather, so it's just yeah. But you do get some beautiful material. I'd like to go skydiving too one day. That would be fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, I keep looking at them. Um, so I'm still your customer, even though I haven't bought in a while. I'm still one of your customers. But I kind of can't wait till my birthday. It's going to be a good one this year. I really think so. You and Win are a couple of my favorite people. But let me show you guys the pattern I'm working on. This is going into the shell stitch um, category. It says it's German shells, the virus rectangle blanket. So that's what I'm working on. And this is the color I'm doing it in, sparkling teal. So for once, I'm doing something in one color instead of color control. Yeah. I just can't even get out of bed before noon anymore, Cheryl. Oh, I do too. I love that color. I was debating on between that and white, but I think that look gorgeous in the teal. Hold on, I got to text my other friend. I keep forgetting. Text her what time I'm picking her up. Yeah, I'm a night owl too, but I've been dealing with some. Oh shoot, what happened? Uh, I've been dealing with some medical issues that makes me tired, and so I'm in bed for 2 hours, out of bed for 2 hours, sometime only an hour. Um, you ought to see me after chats. I am just dog tired. Oh my, Cheryl. Yeah, getting old as hell. Why don't you do a bedspread? That'll hold you up for a while. It's okay, Cheryl. It's just yeah, on top of the CP, it just doesn't. It's not going to be very pleasant. Okay, that's fine, Jenny. But as my daughter says, I've always been strong. I can keep it up. Yeah. Just tired of being strong all the time. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you what. I thought the doctors had told me everything I needed to know about CP. I actually went on a site to get more info. There's a lot of things that match up with me that regards CP patients that I didn't even think had anything to do with CP. So it's like, ooh, it's cotton. It's a pack of 5. How about some new curtains for your kitchen or something for a small window? Something new. Actually, when I move, I'm going to make curtains for my home. And then I'll have I'll make blackout curtains also. Yeah, I miss Cheryl doing crochet again too. I do. I loved her dogs. Okay. Yeah, you can do hand towels. I'm just trying to think of maybe something new that you would want to do. How about a wall hanging? You got 4 projects going already? Wow. Yeah, that's about like me. I'm tearing up my house to get packed up. So everything's just all over the place. Yeah. I might I have some yarn that I might donate to the senior center. Um, I actually want to start just buying for a particular project instead of having a lot of yarn sitting around for a couple of years that I don't know what to do with yet. There you go. That's a good list there, Jenny. Oh, good, Cheryl. I loved watching your crocheting. I want to get back to sewing, but as you can see, my table is just a humongous mess. Chinese bag. I don't remember that. Hey, Mary, how are you? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I was coming back from Dollar General, and because I had to get some laundry soap, And one of my friends was sitting out in her yard, and I meant to just stop by, say, hey, how you doing, But we talked for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. I got to go. Yeah, you might want to do that because now Walmart is charging if you use their bags. And I think Kroger is going to do the same thing. So it'd be good to have extra bags around to take to the grocery store with you. Especially when you have to ring yourself up, run your credit card, pack it yourself. Now they want to charge for the bags where you did all the work. I think it's ridiculous. But you know how that goes. I knew those self-checkouts would be hurtful in a lot of ways when they first started coming out. A lot of jobs lost. And then we pay more. I know, right, Cheryl? It's crazy. We're doing all the work and we don't even get a discount. Hell, give me a 10% discount. I'll be happy with that. Hey, Rhonda. No, it's okay, honey. I did send you a Facebook message, though. But I'm going up to my daughter's Thursday. I was going to go tomorrow, but some things kind of got in the way of that. But I'm going up there Thursday, and we're going to ask if there's an empty apartment that we can at least take a walk through so I can get a floor plan. Because honestly, I would love to save money and get my 1950s kitchen table set again. I would love to get that. But I had to sell it when I moved here because I just didn't have the room here. Really, Susan, you would think in a college town, most would be accessible. That is odd. I know, same here, Maine. I usually just have them deliver it. I mean, I don't mind going to the store and taking the bus, taking, my wheelchair and taking it all home. I mean, it gets me out of the house. It's just, you go and half the crap you have on your list isn't there. They can't stock the shelves. So, yeah, I do like the delivery service. Matter of fact, I got to do my weekly grocery shopping here tonight. I ran out of oranges. I love my oranges. Well, it would, Susan. A lot of people, even owners of restaurants, don't even think about it because they've never had to deal with anyone in a wheelchair in their life. So when it's brought up, what you need to do, well, I guess it's only a one-time visit. Now, like here, I'm going after the Mexican restaurant on the top of the hill because that's changed owners at least 3 times since I've lived here. And I know they're not grandfathered in. They do not have any kind of ramp to get into that place. So I've been going to the council meeting. Have you talked to them? I don't care if I got to go through the back door. Just let me get in. Some places, Mary, are grandfathered in, say that, it was been a business for a very long time and um, they don't have to. But once it's sold and has new owners, they're supposed to. Okay, Cheryl, you have a great night, honey, and thanks for coming in. But it that covers the people's butt that. But I've noticed a lot of the original companies are putting wheelchair accessible in anyways whenever they can um, manage it. A lot of the places downtown, I didn't think there was a way to put a ramp in, but they have found ways. So a lot of companies are doing it, but I hate, like, Gettysburg. I love Gettysburg, but a lot of the shops I can't get into because the shops are in old houses, so they're grandfathered in to where they don't have to have a way in. Thanks, Cheryl. Love you, girl. Hey, Val, how are you doing, honey? I think so too, Susan. Um, yeah, I love going to Gettysburg. Yeah, it's a lot of shopping and stuff, but yeah, I can't get into any of the places. Hey, Helen, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Helen. Well, I'm glad you could make it in. Right, Mary? Yeah, exactly. There's small rooms that they put everything in. Yeah. Oh, really, Cheryl? That's not far away at all. Well, I'm planning to go see Jenny as soon as I get settled and save some money. I'll definitely make sure I swing by and see you. Oh, nice, Laura. It's nice when you can catch up with old friends. Yeah. I think the grandfather clause should be outdated because there's a way to get people in. There has to be. I think what it went into effect in 1989, I think. That's 20, 30 years. They should have found a way to put a ramp in. I definitely will, Cheryl. Love you guys too. I do want to do some traveling. I'm, and if I get in, well, when I get in this apartment, I will have more of an opportunity to make some extra income without hurting my Social Security, which will be great. So I could start saving and go places. I didn't even think about that. Well, I was down there with my mom, so that was over. Oh my God, that had to be at least 9, 10 years ago. I loved going on the ghost hunts though. Those are fun. Even though I don't believe in ghosts, I thought they were pretty fun. But I am getting my Crojo back, which is awesome. I went and got my washcloths done for the fair. I did this. So those are for the fair. You know me, I had to do some little bit of color control. Where? Haven't been telling me to go anywhere. Yeah, hopefully he could find a restaurant where maybe, they can get you in. He loves picking on me. Thank you, Rhonda. That would be nice if it was warm. Because he graduates on the 9th or the 19th? There's a 9 in there somewhere. Oh, wow. 20th. So I was way off base. Telling you, my memory's going to hell. Yeah. I just can't wait to get this blanket all the way done. And it goes in a rectangle, which is nice. I hate back and forth. Oh, cool, Helen. Helen, I sent you a Facebook message of where to find crocheted categories in your fair book. You haven't looked at it yet, so I just wanted to remind you I did do what I said I was going to do. Yeah, this is the time deer are being birthed, so right before hunting season. Well, 6 months ahead. Oh, cool, Rhonda. Maybe. I hate pom-poms. I'd rather buy them where I know they're going to stay together. I hate pom-poms. You're welcome, Helen. Yeah, I don't like making them because when one string falls out, they all fall out. So I would probably like to just buy them, stick them on there, and problem solved. Okay, don't listen to me. I don't care. Oh, almost made a boo-boo. You know me. I know how to do stuff. I just don't do it. Or I take 2 years to do it. I finally went down to the gas station to get ice because my ice machine was not keeping up with me as much as I was eating it. It would have been running 24/7. Okay. But but since yesterday, I've eaten like a half a bag of ice. Okay, I will put that up right now. It's sitting in front of me, so I keep picking up my hook, and I got to quit that. I went to Ollie's yesterday, and I was checking out their yarn. Beautiful variegated yarn I found, but it was Red Heart Super Saver, and it was $4.99. I thought that was a little high, so I didn't get it. I was going to make a blanket for one of the kids with it, but they can do without. Okay, Helen. Yeah, I can't buy no more yarn right now. It's yeah, I'm a little over buying yarn right now. After I took care of Molly, I have to save all I can get for the deposit on the new place. I know, right, Susan? Yeah, you know what is funny about that, Gail? You remember when I sold a bunch of yarn? I don't know how I ended up with it, but I ended up with like 20 skeins of that blue. And I don't even work with light blue that much. I know I didn't buy. I think someone gave it to me. That blue is not very appealing unless you're doing like a grafting or something that calls for it. I don't like it too much. Yeah, well, it gets washed. I don't have a dishwasher, so I don't have to worry about that. My dishwasher is my friend that drops by once in a while, and my brother when he comes. That's about it. And then I do it when I have to do it, but yeah, I don't put them in the dishwasher. But I just like the prettiness of it. After I get tired of it, I'll put it up in the cupboard and pick it back up maybe next summer. Yeah, I don't have a dishwasher, so I'm hoping the new apartment does. Because if it's built like the ones I left in Columbus, and it looks like the same style, I may have one, which would be a blessing. Um, and I also got to see if it's got a washer dryer hookup because I was looking at through Best Buy. I was looking at the washer dryer combos that you can hook up to the faucet of your sink. $1,800 for a good one. I mean, you can get a cheap one for $1,200, but they probably just don't do the work. I'm like, yeah, I can't afford that right away. Yeah, exactly, Susan. Yeah. I'm hoping by the end of summer, Gail. I really am. Um, I just have to wait for one to open. I'm on a waiting list, but she gave me good hope that you know they'll be by the end of summer. But me and my daughter's going to talk to her again Thursday, see if we can get a walkthrough, maybe an empty apartment that just became vacant or something, to get a to kind of get an idea of the floor plans. If he's here, yeah. If he's not, I have to find a driver. Probably Corey would drive, but the guys from church said they would help load the vehicle up. I know, right, Gail? Yeah, I was gifted one a couple years ago, last year. I had to send it back because my um, cabinets were too low. He getting old like I am, Susan. The thing is, I know everyone in my family is going to hate that they have to put something together when I move. Because I got my bookshelves that I bought, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet because it's got glass doors, and I don't want them broken when they move, so I just left it in the box. Yeah. I just got to have everything packed up and ready to go. Then that way I could send them down with the key, clean up the apartment, and then have management come over, look at it, and then give them the new address, well, P.O. box, to send the my deposit that I paid when I moved in. That's why I didn't let them put doors back on my bathroom, um, because with that big inspection, they were going to replace the door. I said, no, no. I said, you guys are going to have to replace them every year because I run into them. So they decided to just leave them off, which would have meant that with me moving now, before a year is up or any kind of inspection, I would have had to pay for those doors. I know what I'm when I tell them something, I know what my plan is. Might as well keep costs down, right? I was going to put a rod with curtains above my bedroom door, but I figure if I'm going to move, I ain't going to mess with it. But I can't wait. I can't. I need to be near family. It's been like, well, Mom will be gone in August, 5 years. It's been 6 years. It's a long time being alone. But I'm looking forward to it. And I got my doctor's note to state that I need a 2-bedroom. So I'm going to drop that off tomorrow also. Excited. So is anybody working on any new projects? Did this thing freeze? Okay. Working on a scarf. Cool. I haven't decided on a pattern for a scarf and hat yet. I've still been thinking about it. Because those are two things I can get done like within a week's time. I'm trying to get some of my bigger projects done. Okay, I'm gonna get ice when I come back. Talk to me, please. And I know it's a mess behind me. Shit. There I go bumping into shit again. There we go. Oh, I bet you could do it, Mary. Nothing's untouchable. Give something a try. I know, right? It's that bookshelf right there. That's the one thing I keep hitting. Oh, nice. Awesome, Gail. Man, I about chopped my stomach off with that one. I hit it kind of hard. Oh, an Afghan. Nice. Princess Smalley is doing much, much better. For someone being at death's door, she turned into a kitten. She's running around all over the place. And she's not scared of that undercut coat brush, Jenny. Because I've been using it on her for her to get used to it. So she's not scared. I think she kind of likes it because it scratches her back. Yeah. She's sprawled all over my bed. Every time I go in there and lay down, she's there. I gotta say, get down, Molly. Now she just jumps up and jumps off the bed like she was a kitten. I know, Mary, but she's like a kitten now. Dang. Yeah, it does work. Yeah, she figured I use it a little bit on her every day. Let her get used to it. Yep. So she'll be, I think, what I'll have to do before I move is take her back to the vet to get a rabies shot. But yeah, that vet took every penny I had extra. So I had to wait for the rabies shot. Yeah. Because she's a very timid cat, I guess. Feral. She doesn't really trust people. And so I figure if I just start on it while the hair is short, and her hair grows fast. It's probably a 1/4 inch tall now, maybe a little bit more. I took her to get the lion cut, and she had 2 teeth pulled. She had her ears cleaned and her nails done. She got a spa day from me. Well, take it from me who got a new diagnosis, Kim. Get that crap out of your system as quickly as possible. You don't want something else coming up um, when food could avoid it. It cost enough college. It was enough. It took all the money I had saved for the new apartment. But I'm catching back up on. Don't worry about that. Um, I'll have it before I move. But now I shop the perimeter of the store. I go through the fruits and veggies, and I go through the meats, the dairy, and I skip the ice cream aisle. Yeah, one of them was actually um, what's the word? It was really badly infected. So she had to have both canines pulled out. Well, Kim, you got to do it. I got to get rid of Pepsi. Um, Sugar attacks the body more than anything. And if you read the back of cereal boxes or whatever you buy processed and look at those ingredients, you'll get one or two in there that's rat poison or a chemical they use in weed killer. Read up on it. It'll make you want to stop eating it. I know I do too. I do too, Susan. But I have to talk myself out of it all the time because I'm at the age now, and with everything that's coming up, it's important to stop eating so much junk. I don't know, Maid, but other countries don't allow it in their food. If you actually look at like Canada or England at some of their products, like, I don't know, go to walmart.uk and look at the packaging. They don't have half the chemicals we have in our food. They won't allow it. It's against the law to put it in the food. So it's got to be bad. If every other country out there will not allow it in their foods, US is trying to kill us is basically what it is. It's big pharma. They use those chemicals to make us sick, and the pills are a band-aid but not a solution to the problem. The solution to the problem is getting rid of processed food. Exactly, Susan. That's exactly what it's for. So, I mean, I have a couple, like I told you, I love my Lucky Charms. So I only eat one bowl of those a week now. Um, there's other stuff out there I do like, But for the most part, I eat a lot of veggies and fruits and fish and chicken. I'm getting tired of fish and chicken. I can have red meat like once a week. And eating at restaurants is just as bad. So I really need to stop door dashing so much. Oh yeah, a lot of people love those. I was I don't know if you guys watch TikTok or not, but a Taco Bell manager did a TikTok and he was showing in the cooler that the meat, like for taco meat and stuff, the bag of meat was expired. And he was just told by corporate to use that meat. No wonder we get the craps when we eat Taco Bell. They're using expired foods. Exactly, Mary. Yep. Welcome back, Helen. Same here, Susan. Yeah. Someone told me to start eating grits. I've never had grits in my life, but it don't look good. I know, right, Susan? Yeah. And actually, I thought, okay, this is a manager that has a beef with district manager probably. But then a bunch of TikToks started coming up with stories of them having to use expired foods. I live right down a block away from Taco Bell. It's the number one reason I moved here to this location. And I won't eat it no more. It's disgusting. And you can't tell me other fast foods don't do the same thing. When one's exposed 9 out of 10 times, the rest of them are the same way. And I'm beginning to think maybe like our steakhouses, some of the nicer restaurants, not fancy, but nicer, probably do the same thing. Oh, nice, Helen. We don't have any of those, not where I live, not in the area I live in. We used to by the golf course, but they closed up a couple years ago. Maybe I'll have to get some and try them. Well, start with eating more fruits and veggies that you like. Start with that. Um, Now, I used to think asparagus was going to be gross, but my son made it for me the way he cooked it. I love asparagus now. Oh, that does sound good, Susan. I'm just telling you, you don't want to wind up with a diagnosis where you have to do it. You don't want to go through that pain. Oh, come on, quit giving me the big pieces of ice. Oh, I didn't know that, Helen. Well, that does sound good, Mary. What? Now I'm not going crazy with the healthy foods. Don't get me wrong. There's still things I like. I'm just not eating as much of it. I'll look into it. I know. It just look at me. You don't want to go down the road I'm going to. Nobody likes to change, especially if we like what we're doing. But if you want to live a little bit longer, love you too, Kimmy. I'll see you around, honey. You take care. I hope that pain goes away. You're welcome. Um, Damn it. Yeah, what was I going to do today and got sidetracked? I was supposed to go do something else. I can't remember. So, I've asked this before, and some of you weren't in here. Is anybody planning to do fair work this year? I love the fair. I don't know why. We got to find one close to you, Susan, get you on fair work because you work pretty good. You're quick. I'm trying to pick out a shawl project. Oh, I understand that, Jenny. Takes precedence right now. I know, right? Oh, sucks, Gail. Will the next county over take your county's work? Because I know some counties will if the other county doesn't have the fair. You might want to check that out if one's close by. Oh, good, Helen. I hope that you can find maybe a couple of categories that you want to enter. Because I was looking at it, they have a lot of crochet categories. Yeah, it gives me something to look forward to. Like next year, I'm going to use Rhonda's address and still enter the one here because the one in where I'm moving, they don't do open entries. Um, so I'm just going to keep doing the one here. It just gives me something to do. And next year, I'd like to have my cross stitch done and enter that. What do you want? What do you? I know. I'm just a mean mommy. She loves that she can be petted now. She wants more food. I think 1 can a day is enough. Here, you want a treat? Here, I found your treats. Underneath all the papers. You want a treat? Molly. Someone on the internet that loves you sent these. Here. Yeah, she eating them up. Right, Gail? Yeah. Hey, that's okay. I just want fair competition. And that's what I hope with the new person that's running it this year. It's done fairly. Because I wasn't going to enter no more but if the same person was running it. But they got someone new that's doing the arts and craft, the open entries. And so I decided to give it another shot this year. Oh, how cute, Helen. I'm always a goof. You know that. If I ain't mad, I'm being dumb. Thank you. I wish Molly would jump on my lap so you guys could see her. Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. I know you can jump this high. Come on. You want more? All right, just a few more and then that's it. Now she's going in circles. That's what she does when she's excited. Here, Molly. I know. It's okay. Damn, you pig. No, we're done for the night. She wants more. She'd be happy if I gave her that whole bag. No, no more. No more. She gets treats like once a week because I don't want her getting real fat again. But she does have to gain a little weight because her feeders are dragging the ground. She lost so much weight when I guess she had an abscess in that tooth. She couldn't eat, I guess. So now she's making up for it. She wants more than her fair share. No. Nope. No. So anybody got any exciting Mother's Day plans? I don't know what my son has in store. He likes to go to the park a lot. I gotta find me another wheelchair. The one I got is the brake. One of the brakes don't work. The arm is coming off of it. And I look on Facebook Marketplace and everybody wants like $100 for a manual chair. And 9 out of 10 times they're the really wide ones that I can't use myself. So oh, nice. Yeah, I got to stay off Temu for a while. Kind of went overboard last month. So, yeah. I probably won't use it until I move and see what I need. No plans, Rhonda? That sucks. And this year, my birthday is on chat night, which is great. Which I'll probably check my mailbox Monday. Or maybe Tuesday afternoon. So, let's see. What can we talk about? No. Pig. I should have named you Porky. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be useful. As soon as I have a good day of no pain in my hip, I'm going to do a video on under my cabinet in the bathroom. I'm going to tell you what, probably about 90% of it's going to go in the garbage. Because there's things in there I haven't touched since I moved in. So I think I'll probably do that this week on a good day. It's hard to do videos when you feel pain all day. And my medicine's not helping. So, I don't know. But I do have to get a video done. I know I keep telling you guys that. It's just doctor's appointments are pain. It's gotten to the point that I'm in bed half the time. Yeah, exactly, Helen. I don't know if it's Swedish death cleaning. All I know is I haven't used it in a very, very long time. I have a box in my bedroom closet that hasn't been opened since I moved here. I am going to open it because there might be some papers in it that I need or might need in the future, but beyond that, everything else is going in the garbage. I'm just done having so much. Because once you get to a certain point, you got to find another way of storing it. And I want my new craft room to be, well, I'll still have my cubicles, and probably half of it will stay filled. But, because, I'll have projects lined up. But the top half is going to be like displaying things that I make. I want it to look more like some of the videos I see where they put out gifts from subscribers or their things that they made, or I don't know, family items that they love. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to an extra bedroom, but I am downsizing what I have. For what, Helen? That's a good thing to get some money back. If I could quit smoking, I would save $300 a month. And my health would severely get better. At least it would stop the progression. Oh my gosh, those cats love Jeff so much. Has Thor gotten out of the from under the love seat yet? Poor baby's probably nervous as hell. Oh, nice college. That's great. Oh, poor baby. Okay, Rhonda. It's probably very nervous. I bet you he'll come out tonight to survey his surroundings, and then you'll see him tomorrow. Because he's your oldest one, right? And he's probably lived in that one home all his life. Oh, okay, Helen. Well, I hope you do get it back, babe. Oh, he'll probably come out tonight. He's just nervous. Yeah. And Molly will probably do the same thing. When I move, she'll hide for a couple days. She'll come out at night to eat and to use the bathroom. She'll kind of, but because I guess this is probably only place Molly can remember. No, you're welcome, Helen. Animals don't like to move, that's for sure. But yeah, Molly's gonna give me a fit when I move. Yeah, I haven't found any money for me, but years ago I found a some money from our mom that a utility bill, no, an insurance company owed her. So yeah, it's a good site to go to. Yeah. Yeah, and Penny's a little bit younger, I think. I think he'll come out. Just give him a little time. Yeah, I was able to get my mom, I don't know, maybe 150 back that was owed to her. And I still check out her name and dad's name once in a while because you never know what pops up. Yeah, you can go to, it's in a state treasury site. You don't pay any fees. It doesn't go by your income or nothing. Um, State treasury, the way I looked for it, because I never remember the name, I looked for State Treasury of Ohio lost money, and it takes me right to the page. Same here, Susan. Now you go to your state treasury, and then in Google search, put state treasury, your state, and then put lost money. It'll give you the site. And then you go on that site. If you find it, your name and money's owed to you, you contact them through a link that's on their page. They will send you a form to fill out to prove you're the person that gets it, and then they send you a check. I hope she got them back for you, Helen. Yeah, don't go to another site except your state site, because other sites will charge you and you can get it directly from the state. So a lot of scams out there that says, oh yeah, we owe you money, but then you got to pay a fee to get the money. No, you don't. Yeah, probably unclaimed money would probably be the best word, but make sure your state and the Treasury Department's on there. Well, good, Ella. I'm glad someone got it. Yeah, I got to call the electric company that takes care of that new area and find out if I got to save money to turn the electric on in my apartment, because I haven't had electric in my name in 15 years. So I got to call that up and find that out before I go. It's a lot to do when you haven't paid your own utilities in 15 years. You got to pay deposits so that way they make sure that you're going to pay them. But I think I'm going to get on the budget program in the beginning until I see how the electric bills go. Because my luck, my winter bill was to be sky high, and the summer will be kind of lower because I don't turn the air on until it's really, really hot. And then, in the winter I got to stay warm. But they'll round it off to where equal payments all through the year, and then it evens out at the end of the year. Or you might have to owe another $50 or something, depending on how much electric you use. But that's the plan. What? What do you want? She wants more treats. Miss Piggy, that's what your name is. You're not getting any more. Not tonight. No. No. Give me those eyes like. Nope. Like I told you, she's turned into a kitten. So if there was one project out there that you want to do in your lifetime, but you never seem to have enough yarn or time, what would it be? Mine would be one of those, like the Phoenix blanket, only a different one. I just don't have the time to put that kind of time into anymore. Wish I did. I'd like to learn how to do gloves. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, when I put up State Treasury, Ohio, unclaimed money, it always pops up. I want to learn how to do some clothing besides a cardigan. I know a cardigan would be easy enough. I don't feel comfortable with crocheted clothing. And I know, wear a tank top underneath. I get it. I just worry that I'm going to mess it up and it's going to be all crooked. Come on, you guys got to have a project out there you'd love to do, just don't have the time or the patience for it. Okay, take care, Mary. Have a safe and nice night. Oh, that'd be fun, Helen. That would be fun. And filet, it's not that hard. But yeah, finding the time to do that kind of stuff, I get it. Grafgan. Yeah, I like Grafgans. And that's why I can't wait till my friend brings over those things I had her make. Because I got a couple of Grafgans I want to get working on. An easy one. Well, it would have to be easy because you don't like to do color control. I don't know why I'm so into color control. I don't know. Maybe because it's the only thing I can control. I'm still trying to find yarn that I don't know why I keep forgetting the name that goes in between blue and purple. All your whips, yeah. I get you. I got a tote full in my room. Maybe I'll start working on them to empty that. Yeah, you unfinished objects. Yeah, I get it. Lost in time is all I know. I would love to learn the fillet, interlocking fillet. Yeah, I just can't seem to grasp the concept. I love Grafgans. I don't know what. I think I love Grafgans because I like to do cross stitch, and it's just like bringing the two together, crochet and my cross stitch. It brings it together and makes it the optimal um, thing for me. No, I've seen your comment. I don't know why it would take you to a random non-government site. Yeah, I do. That's the first needle or yeah, needlework I learned was cross stitch. My great aunt taught me, and she had me hooked on crafts ever since. Yeah, it puts you in a zone. I mean, crochet can too, but this is different. You can actually sit back, and you got these itty bitty X's that makes this beautiful picture. Needle punch. I tried needle punch. I couldn't get the hang of it. I tried that when I was married to Michael's dad, and yeah, I couldn't get the hang of it. Yeah, I gotta get my patterns in order too. You're not the only one with out of order patterns, believe me. I bought notebooks to put my printed patterns inside of when I first started crochet, and over half of them never made it to the notebook. Okay, needlepoint is when you just have one diagonal line, okay? And that's through the whole thing. Cross stitch is actually what it is. You make an X on in that same block. And it kind of fills it in better. And embroidery, I can't even do embroidery. Um, I would love to learn. Embroidery is like a bunch of different stitches. Like you got the teardrop stitch, you got the knots they use to make eyes and stuff. It's a whole bunch of different stitches to do flowers, raised flowers and stuff. A lot of those are done with ribbon and Adia cloth together. But yeah, they're each individual thing, but they kind of get grouped together. Yeah, she's mad because I won't give her any more treats. Which is easier if you're just learning probably needlepoint. They use larger holes in the cloth. 9 out of 10 times you use yarn instead of Adia thread. That's what I learned. I learned the needlepoint first. Then I went to cross stitch. Embroidery, yeah, that's probably about the hardest one you'll learn. But there are some awesome YouTube channels that will teach you embroidery stitches. Because my mom went and bought these squares of the Amish girls and wanted to make a bedspread, and I would love to do it because she never even started it. So I would like to do that at some point in time. Yeah, you kind of get zoned in it, but you have to. It's like a graph, though, you know. Yeah, Ada cloth is cross stitch. What I would start off with, Susan, is a kit. You know, look for kits, not to just buy a pattern, then you got to get all the supplies. I would find a small kit to do to see if you like it and can catch on. I think that's the easiest way to learn any new craft is if you get it in a kit form. That way you have everything you need. Yeah, I know. I always say that word wrong, Gail. Always. Yeah, kits are always the best thing to learn on. I don't know how many times I got corrected on it. I just always do it wrong. But yeah, I want to teach myself embroidery, but that'll come in time. Oh, I get it, hon. I get it. It's not a big problem. I'm not perfect. I need to be corrected sometimes. Not a problem. That'd be fun. I bet you would like that, Susan. It's a whole new craft you could get into. It used to be that I would I did make my daughter homemade Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls by kits. I mean, I even sewed them by hand, did the embroidery around, made the clothes by hand. I just think needlework, no matter if you're using crochet yarn or what, for some reason it's got like a zen feel to it, you know? If you really get sucked into it and forget about everything else. $1 million later, exactly. Exactly. That's what I need to stop doing is just don't look for the next best thing till you're ready to move on to something different, a new project. I'm not, that's what I was. But I figured out there's really no new tools I need for crochet. I just don't. I have winders. I have lighted crochet hooks. I got regular crochet hooks. I've got totes for yarn. I got ball holders. I got, what else do I got? Yeah, practically everything I could need. I don't need no more tools for crochet. Oh, cool. That's good. I think, especially the younger ones, with times coming the way they are, we need to learn basics again. How to patch our clothing, how to make do with what we have. And needlework is a great way to spice up a garment, put a little heart or something on your shirt or whatever. It's a great way to embellish your clothing. Well, the one good thing for you, Susan, all you would need to buy extra is the needles and the needle carrier. And you don't even really need the needle carrier. That's all you would have to do to get into knitting. All you need to do is find go to the Dollar Tree College, get one of those little plastic baseballs. That's it. You put your sock over it, take a needle and thread, and sew a straight line, close that hole up, and you're done. No, you don't need no extra yarn to start knitting. There you go, girl. Yeah, I just wish. Well, number one, I can't knit because I can't use both hands correctly. But it goes so much slower. I'm kind of like, I want it done. I want it done quick. I got Molly's dander on my hand. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice, Helen. Yeah, a lot of people said knitting is more zen-like because it is just two stitches. I tried and I can't get it. I think you would do well with that, Susan. Don't trip over muscle rub, Susan. You'll be fine. That's a question for Gail. Oh, that's funny, Helen. I know, right, Susan? 8 is like I want to say like a 6, maybe, on a crochet hook. I might be wrong on that. You guys make sure you show up next Tuesday. Wanda's National Day, National Wanda's Day. That's what it is. I'm gonna buy myself a donut. Put 8 on the hook. You might be right at 5. You might be right. Hell, what do I know? I don't know. People that do knitting, they seem to like it a lot. I had, oh my gosh, I looked in my email. I had like 10 companies wanting me to show their products. And I said, well, I need to know what the product is for, because I don't want to just put any willy-nilly product on here anymore. It's got to be something I would use in my life, or that you might use, or something crafty. Hey, that's a better reason than none, Susan. Seriously. You can get you some funky socks going on. Oh, nice, Helen. I would love to get one of Annie's kits. She's got one that I like, but it's going to wait because I can't even get to the kit I have up there. I was going to make that for a friend, haven't gotten to it yet. She'd be good at it. She's got more patience than any of us. I definitely want to go visit Susan one day in my life. It'll probably be nothing but a laughing festival. No, I don't think so. Yeah. She's just very project oriented. And what I mean by that, she does not, for the first time in her life, well, since I've known her, she had 3 projects going at once. But usually she is a one project at a time girl. So in order to move to the next project she wants to do, she has to finish that one. So she will sit there and work on it until it's done. I know Susan pretty well. She doesn't like unfinished projects. We got to get you closer, like in between me and Jenny. I know you do, girl. That I don't know. All I know is she loves to do one project at a time. I'm going to have to train myself to be that way. I could probably get more done if I was that way. Right now, I just flitter from one project to the next. Still have the Lenny Kravitz scarf to finish in my bedroom. Now I'm debating whether I should just rip it out or finish it because I don't know if I can sell it. It's going to be nice to be able to, when I move, to be able to make money with my stuff again without having to hide it. It might be easier to do that, Susan, because I can imagine going through the Ziploc bags. They fall over because they're slippery. When was it? About 3 years ago, he wore this scarf. It was like, I don't know, that wide and really, really long. And I bought the pattern, and it's halfway done. But then I moved on to something else, and it's sitting in a tote. Look it up on Google. I think there's some pictures of him floating around. Yeah, it's really huge. I think a man or a woman could wear it because it's so long that you could really wrap it around 5 times and keep your whole shoulders and neck warm. Exactly, Susan. And that's the habit I want to get into. And then just buy enough yarn for the next project after it's finished. Because now that the pandemic's over, there's going to be yarn all the time, especially as expensive as it's gotten. So I think so, but not different colors. It's all one color. Actually, I probably could get it done in a day if I pulled it out. I just got to find the pattern to know what size hook. Yeah, I know. My main goal is never to be overwhelmed again. I mean, I have to think with what I have, if I ever pass, kids got to deal with all that. It's a chocolate brown that I'm working on. Oh, nice, Helen. I hear that, Susan. Basically, if I buy anything online, it's going to be for cooking reasons for a while. I actually got to learn how to cook. Yes, that's exactly what happened to me, Gail. I see all these pretty, yarns in these yarn rooms, and it was a jealousy thing. It was like keeping up with the Joneses kind of thing. And that's where it got out of hand. And now I have so much that I feel guilty for buying more, but then there's a project I want to do that I don't have enough of one color. So then I'm like, oh, damn, well, I can't do that project because I want to work with what I have. So when I decided on this blanket here, I think I might have to buy a couple more skeins, but I'm going to wait until I know for sure about how much I need. Yeah. And I'm figuring I can be a good crochet/craft channel without having a bunch around me. So that's kind of where I'm going. Like my Alara, I will never get rid of my Alara. I will find something to make with it because I love that yarn. I think it's like the yarn that I have my other bookshelf and my craft cart blocking that I probably will never get to. Oh, cute, Helen. You ought to sit down and, make one day a crochet day because I know you're busy. I get that. But make one day a crochet day. Oh, it makes me happy too, Susan. But it also makes me feel overwhelmed when I have so much. And the people that can handle having a lot around, more power to you. I just can't because I get overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. You get that right, Gail. You are so right about that. I'd rather be around my yarn than some people. Yeah, I like amigurumi. I feel like I'm not good enough. I can't get the head on straight. And it always discourages me from doing another one. You make beautiful baby sweaters, Helen. Rhonda's perfect on hers. Hers look great. Yep. She puts them on there to where the neck doesn't flop and it's straight. I know, right? Yeah, my mom did that too. I think she did a lot of them with the shells. I think I have one that I did finish. It's around here somewhere. I don't know, remember even where I seen it at. But the neck is on straight and it's good. I think maybe I just get overwhelmed and I can't get them on there right. I don't know what it is. I just have a freaking problem with heads. Maybe I should do some baby sweaters. Those are also something I could donate to charities. Like there's clinics that are for that helps the parents out in the beginning. I could donate to some of those. Okay, Rhonda. Yeah, I have one pattern you sent me, yeah. Actually, I just seen it the other day because I had my notebooks out. I have great ideas for organization, but I just don't do it. But yep. Ow. Now that Molly's not going to croak, I have to make her a like a pad for under her litter box because now she's getting litter everywhere. She will walk on that litter until she finds a place to land and clean herself. So I need some of that litter to come out of her feet. Got litter all over the house. So I think that's my next project with some of my scrap yarn. I'm going to make her a little pan mat, I guess is what you could call it. Plus it'd be easier for me to pull it out from where it is to clean it. Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, because they drag glitter everywhere. Everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here and go to bed. I'm tired. My body's just been for a loop lately. So, Helen, don't forget to look in your Facebook Messenger. Yes. Okay, everybody have a good night and a safe week. And I'm not going to promise a video because you know me, I wind up not putting one out anyways. But hi, Marty. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, Gail. Good night, Helen and Susan and Jenny and Rhonda. And if I'm, college and anyone else I'm missing, you guys have a great night, a great week. Stay safe out there and keep me in your prayers if you pray. So, but I will see you guys next Tuesday to watch me blow out the candle on my donut. So y'all have a great night. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.